What's up, everyone? It's your boy Stump, and welcome to Game 2 of Worlds, Rain versus Underestimate. Second game. Rain won the first one. If you haven't watched that yet, go check it out. I give an in-depth analysis of what I'm watching, all the different teaching points I can give, and what I'm seeing. Let's go ahead, Game 2, let's start. Alright, so the map they're playing on is Soar, and it is a heavily coalition-sided map, because you can have one player holding A long right here. You can have one player holding ramp. You can have one player inside reception here. You have one player holding this mid angle here. That leaves one extra player to be able to rotate around either from B site. Regardless, Coalition has a lot of map control to start out with. So the goal for Soar as the breach is to be able to get picks and rotate. Because if you could draw attention from one side of the map to the other, then you have a good chance of opening up some lanes to get into a bomb site. And if you can't hear anything playing right now, that's because I have it muted on your guys' ends. That way I don't get DMCA'd by Critical Ops Esports. Because this is a pro tournament. Looks like Underestimate is going to be spreading out a little bit. He's going to see him there. So he's going to fall back and take a better angle. Oh, Faultless is going to get a tag. Very good. The XD is very powerful, especially in close range. Yeah. See, even though you can draw attention to other parts of the map, you can still get backstab. So that's why you need to have at least one flank player to watch. All right, next round. Looks like they're going to be pushing pool. You got Mossy holding that. There's still one A site. One's holding from car, which you can wallbang that bush there if you're looking at the right spot. Looks like they're... See, look how easy it is for the Coalition to rotate from B site to A site. You got players on ramp rotating back, watching this cross here. You got one on the site looking here, doing a double peek, and you got another here triple peeking. And you still got enough players to hold B site retakes, but it seems that they are going to be going for an A site take. And you got Def here lurking, trying to see if anyone's going to try and push the long way out. And Nax is going to get XD Gamer with a nade. Unfortunate. Yep, and Dev's going to try and push around. See, that's wow. Flawless win. Flawless win by Rain there. Very well executed. You had 3 players watching that A entrance there, and you still had one player on B site holding it as the bomb site anchor to be able to watch for backstab pushes like that. This is why Rain is good. So they hold everything. The hell? What? Why is this happening? Man, this first stream was probably a train wreck because they had to fix the server for the rewards, and they had to fix the commentating, and then they had that happen. My God. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. Oh, trigger discipline right there. That's good. Very good. There's still... Def is still on site. Oh my gosh, he's going to be able to get those kills when he gets taken down. 3 seconds is the time it takes to plant the bomb. 5 seconds is the time it takes to defuse the bomb. You can't hear it, but they were saying that he didn't have enough time, but he obviously did with 4 seconds left being able to plant like that. It's the little things that you need to know, because you can still plant last second like that, but he was still not able to get much to go for him. We still got full buys for both teams going into round 4, even after Underestimate lost that last round. So we're going to see what happens here. Looks like they're going to be pushing up ramp here, trying to get info or making some noise, drawing attention, which is what I said was going to happen. They're going to draw attention. And you got XD going up mid. And he's throwing him utility again, which Rain is good at doing that. They're good at getting utility to the players that need it. See, something that I noticed that Rain's doing is that they're not actually rotating as much. Like, they're still holding the angles that they started out holding. I mean, you've got Mossy holding up on pool a little bit further than what he was earlier, but still, I think Rain understands that if they get picks, they can rotate to draw attention. But now that they got 2 picks, they're going to have to rotate, which is what they're doing right now. Mossy's going back to A site. Nax is heading towards mid there. He's listening, and Moss is going to get traded out. So now they have to rotate. See, this is what happens when you don't rotate like this. You can end up getting picked off, and he's going to get taken out. Unfortunate for Rain. Unfortunate. And now Rain's in a half eco, I guess. Something I noticed too is that Nax and Wives have 4,300, and they can drop an M4 for their teammates, Faultless and Mossy, which they don't do, which I think is a mistake, because it's not just their money that they're buying with, it's the entire team's money. You have to use what you have to be able to buy what you need. So they could still have a gun round this round if they would just drop their M4s and bought another one, because they have enough to buy armor, and Faultless and Mossy could then buy armor and nades. Maybe because they lost, they're going for a half eco because they don't want to lose too many guns if they're on a downward spiral. Who knows? I don't play for range, so I don't know exactly their strategy behind this, but it is interesting to see them do this. Looks like Underestimate's getting aggressive again, which is good, because when they were getting aggressive, they were winning rounds. And XD's going to get a wallbang through that window from Pool. It looks like they got 3 stacked A site. Looks like they got 1 assault rifle and 1 pistol player on the site. And my line's going to be able to take it down easily. Oh my gosh. Looks like it's working out for him, I guess. Oh, Def's going to take that backstab very well. Oh, close. Very close by Wives. He's got to play smart. As long as they don't have another nade. They don't. Unfortunate. I guess Rain understood that once they started winning rounds like this, that they're going to start getting aggressive again. So they didn't want to buy as many guns, so that way they'd end up with more money to be able to buy more assault rifles. Even though they're on a 2-loss bonus streak, they're at 2,500 right now. This is what I like to call the wall setup. See how all your players are on a line like this? Right here, all on a line. This is the wall, where if one part falls, it all comes tumbling down on top of you. Oh, you got Faultless trying to peek that left side, but they're all on the right side. See, the B site angle and the mid angle, you need to have 2 players holding that, because you never know if they're going to try and run up the left side of mid, because the left side is the blind spot for that angle, because you want to hold that angle going into mid. This angle right here, you can only see up to this part of the entrance right here. This entire left side is completely blind to players holding this angle. If you have a player holding this side, you're going to be able to see them pushing in like that, which is why you need to have at least 1 player here and 1 player on the B site in case they do try and push up like that. But because now there's only 1 player in that spot, they're not going to be able to see him unless he peeks like this. He's going to flash. Their entire team's going to get flashed. Nax is going to get... he's going to flash over. You see Nax or Underestimate's getting aggressive again. Oh my gosh. Just good trades. Very good trades. Very good positioning. Now Kalo can probably drop weapons for his team. Oh, my line's not going to be able to take that. That's unfortunate. But Mossy's going to be able to recontest. And he's... oh my gosh, what a double peek. That's great. Very good by Rain. I'm not trying to re-commentate this. I'm trying to give you guys teaching points. There's not really much I can say about these rounds other than, yeah. See, the reason why they would throw 2 nades like that over is to be able to get 2 frags onto at least 1 or 2 players to be able to take them out. Because 2 frags is enough to completely wipe out an entire push if they are going pool, which they're not, which that's just wasted utility, but they don't know that. There they go again, trading nades like that. You gotta love to see it. Teamwork like that, that's just good. That's very good teamwork. Rounding a corner like that. Let's take a look at that again. All right, so you got my line in this corner right here, and then you got Def, who's going to be peeking this corner like this. So watch how he peeks this. I'm going to slow it down for you. Something that I think would be good to know is that when you're peeking a corner and you know there's a player going to be around that corner, you don't want to be pre-aiming, because he could be holding an off angle like what my line is doing. He's going to be peeking. He's going to be trying to flick to this off angle over here, but my line is completely on the left side. Then he sees him at the last second, but doesn't quite get to him. Ends up getting taken out. I've made that mistake multiple times too, where I try and hold a pre-fire or a pre-aim on an angle, and I end up getting taken out by an off angle. Oh my gosh, Faultless with a jumping headshot. That is nuts. Unbelievable. And he's going to clean it up, too. Honestly, that's just luck of the RNG gods getting that spray like that. Man, unfortunate. Looks like an aggressive angle being taken by Faultless. And he's going to get rewarded for it. Now, you don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again, especially if you get rewarded with a kill for it, because that can end up leading to some very bad positioning. Like, you can get away with it every once in a while, but you can't keep doing it. And Faultless is able to push like this, get kills through smoke like this. He just knows. He just knows. Something I've also noticed is that Underestimated hasn't really bought any HE grenades. I don't know why. It's just something I noticed. There could be a reason for it. Maybe because they don't have the money for it. But I haven't seen them buy very many HE grenades. See, Underestimated has been going slow again, and they haven't really noticed that when they go slow, they're not winning, even if on their server. Oh, look at these juggling the nades. It's perfect. That's what I do sometimes when I'm trying to figure out. When I used to do these map tips and tricks, I used to throw a bunch of smokes and juggle them. That was nice to see that he does that. Oh, that's a sweet angle for a flash. Oh, and he throws it. Oh my gosh, and he threw the nade too. I just saw that. Last round before the half. Looks like Underestimate is going to be going aggressive up on the ramp. You're going to lose Chell, but that's fine. They can still push fast. Getting aggressive on ramp here. Letting Rain know, hey, we're on ramp. We took ramp. Ramp is ours now. Now they're going to free fire that angle there. Get some taps on the Y-Viz. And Def's going to get him through the smoke? Okay. Yep. See, when they get aggressive like this, Underestimate does very well. They could get a 4th round here. Again, I haven't seen this game, so I'm just watching it for the first time. And again, aggressive peaks like that are going to end up winning them. Like, oh my gosh. That flash went back and blinded them. That's funny. That's funny. The flash bounced back. Nice. Again, aggressive plays by Underestimate really change how they play. They need to have the same intensity when they're going slow. Oh, but unfortunately they weren't able to get that. Triton ends up getting fragged out. Alright, round flip. Now Underestimate gets a chance to bring it back a little bit. Maybe bring it to a 3rd game? We'll see what happens, because this is a coalition-sided map, but Underestimate likes to play slower. So right now what they're doing is they got one player holding this pool angle here, seeing if they're trying to do like a backstab rush while they're all over here on ramp. Because if they do a backstab rush, they're just going to push up all the way through A, and then Underestimate is going to be all the way over here. But it doesn't seem like they're doing that, but they are planning to do so anyways. They're prepared for a backstab rush, because there are teams that like to backstab rush. I've seen it happen. What the commentators are saying that you can't hear is that they're giving up positions. Like, Rain is giving up A long, and Underestimate is giving up reception, which means they have lost that map control, that connector to go from ramp to B, which gives them the rotate ability. And now they're going to go in mid here, unannounced, and these are going to get backstabbed, but there's 2 holding that. Oh no. Unfortunate. So what they're saying is that they didn't hold those angles because they didn't think they had to. They didn't hear anything. You need to hold these angles because you never know where they're going to be pushing from. Every time. Every single time. Doesn't matter who's playing it, what angle you take. You have to be holding that map control. Otherwise, you're going to get free map control to the other team, and it's just not going to work out for you in the future. And they're back to a default setup. Okay. Okay, so they're not entirely as stupid as I thought they were, but okay, it's fine. Oh, Underestimated's US and Rain's European. Okay, I get it. I am stupid. I'm not familiar with these teams and their locations just yet. Bear with me. I could actually play on European servers and still be fine. Oh, wow, a Euratio play coming in. I didn't realize that from Rain. Flawless on the Euratio. Nice. Oh, Chell getting aggressive. See, when they play aggressive, they do well. Underestimate does well when they play aggressive, but they need to have that same intensity when they're going passive. See, look at that aggressive peek. Even though he's blind, he still gets the frag. He's still blind, but you know, it's still aggressive. Not aggressiveness. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. And Faultless is gonna get the ratio shot there. Where's his gun? There's no gun. What happened to his gun? That was weird. Faultless's HUD, his player model wasn't loading for some reason. Rain decided to go for an eco here, which I think is smart because they've lost all their economy momentum. It's better to reset it rather than try and go for a force buy. And Def's gonna throw that nade again. Def is gonna go for another pick. Oh, Faultless is gonna get a sniper back? Gets a double kill? My god, Faultless! That is... Oh, that's unfortunate. Now you got one player left. Well, where's that from? My line, my goodness. An aggressive peek. And he got the ratio back from. That's awesome. Faultless getting that collateral kill. You can get a collateral kill with the ratio by hitting only headshots or hitting a headshot and then a body shot. You still have enough penetration power to get through all the armor and through all their health. Looks like they're going to try and go pool. Oh, unfortunate. See, that spot right there is good, but it would have been even better if he was on the other side of this planter right here. I was able to hold this in a ranked game. I know it's like a lower skill level than this, but I was able to hold that, get a two-piece off it, and finally get traded out. Holding the planter from the other side around pool like this, it probably would have worked out better for him because they would not have been able to see him under the planter because they're all focusing all their crosshairs on this angle here. But again, this spot's also pretty good too, if you play it right. Because see, you see Faultless. You see Faultless right here. He's looking right here. Chell is right here, and he's not going to look down at this. Nobody is going to look down at that unless he starts making noise. Like that. Perfect. That's exactly how you want to clear that corner. Rain is setting the example here. Look at how Nax is holding this corner. He's got his crosshair on the corner, looking through the bushes because those bushes are wall bangable. So he's holding the exact angle, not like holding the pre-fire angle. He's holding this angle, sees him cross, and he takes him out easily. Looks like Rain's doing a default on the breach. All right, so what defaulting is, it's a Counter-Strike term, and defaulting is basically setting up as you would if you were on the coalition. So they got 2 at bottom ramp, 1 in mid with the bomb, and 2 on pool. What defaulting does is it takes advantage of taking out those long rotating routes. It also spreads out the breach so that way they can gather more information across the map. So that way you can get more information on where players are at so you know exactly how they're set up. Right now it's a 5v4, so they know that there was one player on top of ramp there with the revolver, so they must think that they're in an eco round, but they're still trying to get information. And you can see how Rain is pushed up on pool right here. You can see that they're taking more and more map control as the round goes on. They're pushing up both sides, pinching A site. And as you see, the pinch is starting to work. And that's round 12, or the 12th round for Rain. It's now round 19. And now they got a full buy. Underestimate has to do something here, otherwise they're going to lose. Aggressive peaks are going to be what Underestimate needs to do here. If they play aggressive in the coalition on their server, they're going to most likely win this round. They're trying to get information. Oh, good flick. He gets him low. That's good. Nice exit. Good job. See, aggressive peaks like this. This is where Underestimate is strong. And he gets peaked. He peaks but gets refragged. That's fine. It's a 2v1. They can still win this. And they do. Looks like they're starting to split up now, trying to pinch map control into their favor. Rain is on the breach. So there is one playing A. You got 3 players watching that A cross there. And there's a flash falling over. Doesn't hit him. Oh dear. What a flash. See, they played passively, and they didn't get it. That's unfortunate. If only these would have come out sooner, they would know that they do better when they play aggressive, no matter what server they're on. But at this level, you gotta do what you gotta do best, and Underestimate is good at pushing aggressively, because that's how they've won most of their rounds. And that is Game 2 of Worlds. Congratulations to Rain for moving on. Hope you guys learned something. And here's a video of my previous analysis of the first game of Worlds. Stay safe.